it's Simone. It's Corona Simone, and actually no, it's not Corona Simone. It's all the time Simone. This is my hair. This is where it was shaved off when I hit my head. These are my sweaters and these are my sweatpants. This is how I look. Corona and no Corona. But I am here today to show you what is inside this basket. This is where actually I started this before we went into shelter in place. I have my craft place downstairs, but oftentimes I'm in the living area with my family, kids, and I bring stuff from downstairs. So this basket is where I put everything that I need to journal, to plan, everything. And so I thought maybe I can show you what is actually inside. I'm going to turn the camera around and show it to you all, but I just wanted to give you a look at the basket and at Corona Simone, so that you could get a good impression of the size. And yeah, so let's start. Let's see how that works. I'm just gonna pick everything out and tell you all about each of these items. Before I really get into this, I am a nail biter, and these past 2 months have been really hard. I'm not biting my nails, I'm actually biting the cuticles, and sometimes, yeah, you get a glimpse. It's really hard not to do it, especially when you don't notice until it's too late. Yeah, I'm trying really hard. If you have any tips on how I can get this to soften so that I'm not tempted, leave comments below. I would really like to actually heal everything, and then maybe there's nothing to grab and I can move on with my life. That would be awesome. So I usually carry these two things. Okay, so this is not even how it usually is. Usually, or the past 3 weeks, 2 weeks, ever since I've moved into this cover, this is how I've been carrying around my planner with this elastic wrapped around. I have my pen in the back loop. I removed the front loop. And then I carry this with me. This moves everywhere, and when I go outside to journal or when I go somewhere to journal, I usually put this in here, but this is not always in here. This is everywhere I am. This is my planner and a Once More with Love sticker book that I purchased from Michael's, and I have put these tabs from sticky note tabs from Muji on the side so that I can find the stickers a lot easier. Then it also holds this pouch. This is the Delphonics utility pouch in M, and I have been really happy with the way things are inside here. I have a bad habit of not putting things back where they belong, but this is what I carry with me if I want to journal and plan. Everything that I need is in here. Sticky notes, another sticker book, notepad, a ruler, more stickers, whiteout glue, a stamp. There is an ollie clip, and there's more clips. There is tiny, here is the side tabs here. And then before, I used to carry around this pen pouch that I made this myself using an old leather handbag that I had recycled. So these were leather scraps that were left over, and I decided to make a pen pouch for myself. And in here I have a mechanical pencil, 2 mild liners, a fountain pen, and then also a cut down stencil from Coco Daisy. And I use this fountain pen right now to write in my, it's right here, in my Hobonichi Weeks. But before I would carry this around with me, and instead of the fountain pen, I would have the Uniball. It's not Uniball, it's Uni Jetstream 3-in-1, this one. This is the same pen that also comes in the Hobonichi, the same pen as the Hobonichi pen. But now that I put this in the pen loop right here, I have another spot, so I put the fountain pen in here. All right, so these two items are the biggest items in here. Then I have my Hobonichi Weeks that I use to journal in. And I'm actually not caught up. I have decided to journal in here every day this week so that I can get back into the habit and actually enjoy. I'm in the place right now where I feel like this is a chore, and it is not a chore. I really enjoy it, but there's always so much built up in my head that I can't really make myself want to do it. So I'm trying to force myself to make my brain realize that I enjoy it. And I use this. This is a Pilot Kakuno with a fine nib size in here. And yesterday I really want to explore more and use more different fountain pens and not keep using this Muji pen. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it from here. Let me check. I smudged right here, and it totally annoys me. Stuff like that makes me really so annoying. It's like, okay, done, throw it into the garbage. So I have my journal in there at all times. I also put this in here. Since my husband is using my craft space as his work from home office, I brought all the traveler's notebooks that I use on and off throughout the month also into the living area and put them onto a shelf. And this is where this one was too, but this holds my goals for each month. And even though it is May 5th right now, I haven't worked on my goals for May. My brain is kind of empty right now. And I can't make myself sit down and think about it. And so I just put it here so that I would miraculously maybe work on that. It's really strange. We are doing, my kids, 3 boys, one in high school, one in middle school, one in elementary school, are doing distance learning. And whereas the whole concept works quite well, my mornings are just spent being a distance learning advisor. My son needs me to help him record something. Mom, can you make me this and this and this? And Mom, I have a question. Mom, where's the paper? Mom. I'm like, okay, it's not the fact that they need me, because I really enjoy spending the time with them. It's the constant questions. And when then the child has a question and I'm not in the subject, so I need to ask questions so that I can understand what they actually want from me, and then they get annoyed with me, and it's hits really hard on me. I can't really commit to doing anything besides just waiting for someone to need me. That is an experience I haven't had in a long time, or maybe never had like this before. So that's kind of why. And then it's 1 after lunch, and then it's like, okay, what do I do now with my free time? Okay, enough. This is washi tape, obviously. I put it on a ring. I make it it's kind of an enjoyable thing that I do. It's not necessary. I don't need the washi tape. I never use that many washi tapes, but I do love picking washi tapes that go well with each other. Kind of like just put them together and enjoy them. And that's what I did on Monday morning, actually. Yeah, so these are the things that I can spend my time on, making washi cards, picking washi tapes. And so that's what I did. And it was a really nice and fun activity. So that's my current washi ring. I have two, but as I said, I don't use a lot of washi tape. So this is just for fun. And I have this one here. I've been thinking about maybe clipping a clip. What is it called? Karabiner. In German, we would say Karabiner. And because it's spelled the same way, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. So maybe clip it right on here. That would be fun. Washi tape. Then I have my pencil pouch in here. This was part of a pouch that we received from Coco Daisy, but something was wrong with it. I don't remember. Maybe the zipper broke, so I just took it apart and actually made it bigger with my own canvas, and then added this oilcloth on the inside and made my own. And for some reason, even though I'm not particularly fond of flamingos, I don't really care that much for this color. I just love this. This is the perfect size for a pouch for me. And so I keep using this and not anything else that is maybe even prettier or anything. I have fine liners in here. Another one of those uni Jetstream pens, fountain pens, a glue pen that doesn't belong here, a mild liner that I want to put into my mild liners pouch, and there's more mild liners, so that it just keeps all the pens that I keep bringing upstairs from my craft area, and that's why it's so fat. Okay, pens. Then these are two of my watercolors, and I have been using this exclusively for the longest time because it actually contains all the colors that I love and use. I have actually made a sampling of this right here, so you can see what the colors look like. Where is it? Right here somewhere. Here. So this is this watercolor palette. It started out as the Winsor & Newton Cotman pocket palette, and then I started purchasing some colors, and then I moved. These two are actually from this watercolor palette, but I thought they would actually complement them and complete them in some way. And so that's what I have been using. And the only reason why I brought this one up is because there is a gray, Payne's gray, right in here that I used in this watercolor spread over here. And since I don't really like putting stuff away, it's still in this basket, in this wicker. I don't really know what kind of basket this is. I have had this for the longest time. I think I got it when my youngest wasn't born, so it's definitely older than 11 years. This watercolor palette is the St. Petersburg White Nights, and I added the watercolors that I purchased at an art store in these mini pans and put them in here. There was a little bit of space. This is not the original tin, but I really like the metal tins, and it's smaller than the one that it comes in. And I didn't really use this a lot because it's so big, and so I thought maybe I would use it more when it's in another tin. But no. I still like this, not better, but it's still so much more convenient to use. It's like a third of the size of the bigger one. So I usually use this one. Okay, watercolors, what else? Then I have this cloth. Again, I have been using this as my watercolor, water brush cloth for the past 10 years or so. So I just keep on putting them here. And then I have one envelope in here. I received a giveaway, or won a giveaway in the winter time, and that's the envelope. And I have been just putting in paper scraps and pieces that I want to add into my journal, or printed out freebies, papers, all of that stuff is in here. And I just go through this when I journal to make the collages on the right side of my Hobonichi weeks. And now that I look at this, I'm super motivated to just go and play. And sometime, I think I took it out. It's usually right in here with the rest. And then this one looks like I have been playing with charms and this fell in there. So I guess I'll just put it back so that I can put it away. And then that's empty. This is all that I need. I have a glass of water that I put on the shelf next to the basket. So when I journal and I use watercolors, I grab this. My brush is right here that I use for watercoloring in here. So I have that one. Stamps and ink is not in the basket because it doesn't really fit. That is right next to the water glass. And I have a little teeny tiny metal tray where I put the stamp chamois that is kind of like a sponge, a very thin sponge that you can wipe your stamps, and the ink pad is on there. So if I need that, I carry it, but I'm not really stamping that much right now. Or if I stamp on sticker paper and then stamp once. Now it's gone. Awesome. Stamp once and then put the stamped stickers here so that I don't have to carry around all of the supplies for stamping. Okay, I think that is everything I wanted to share right now. If you're interested in seeing what exactly is in here, leave a comment below and I can totally film another video exclusively for this one. Thank you so much and I hope to see you soon. Bye!